Hello guys, what's happening? So here we are. We're going to learn how to make a video without using your voice or your face. We call them quickies. Now, once you get used to using the program, it'll go a little quicker. Right now, it probably will take you a little bit longer, and I'm going to go through it slow. I'm going to take my time with it. But once you get going, you can really pump these out. So the first thing you want to do is you want to find out what audio you're going to use for your video. Since we're going to start by, you can do this either with your own voice or with somebody else's. Let's start with somebody else's. And normally you're going to use, say, a conference call. Normally a public one. You don't want to use a private one. You want to respect the people that are paying for that private phone call. So if you have some public phone calls that you want to use and they're on your computer, that's great. The first thing you do is you come up here to import audio and music. You click on it and it's going to bring you to some files on your computer. Mine, it comes up to some public phone calls that are already stored on my computer. Now, I already have them in Movie Maker. Okay, so I'm not going to download it again. Okay, but normally you would double click on a call and it's going to show up here in this area. I'm just going to close out of it, and I know I have a call in here somewhere. There it is. Okay, I knew I had one somewhere. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this. I'm going to left click on it. I'm going to drag it down to where it says audio/music, and I'm going to let go of it, and it's going to come up. Alright, so now I need to make this smaller. As you can see, the call is pretty long, so I'm going to need a much smaller portion of this. Alright, so what we do is we use these buttons here. I'm going to hit the minus button. It's going to make all this, it's going to make that bar much smaller. As you can see now, the end of it is in the window frame here. And let's say, for argument's sake, I want to go from somewhere around the 2-minute mark of the phone call to somewhere about the 5-minute mark. So I'm going to outline this audio. I'm going to go to the left edge of it. I'm going to click on it. You see those arrows come up, and I'm going to drag it to somewhere near the 2-minute mark. Now I'm going to go to the other end, to the right end. Got the arrows again. And I'm going to click and drag it to somewhere near the 5-minute mark. There we go. Now you see it's very small. Now I'm going to use the plus button to start making it a little bit bigger, so we can adjust it with greater detail as far as what length we want it. And one more time. Okay, so there it is. So as you can see, somewhere around the 2-minute mark, a little bit more than 2 minutes. So let's bring it back out to the 2-minute mark. There we go. And as you can see, this is a little bit longer than the 5-minute mark. So I'm going to bring this to the 5-minute mark. There we go. Now I want to bring this to the beginning of the movie. So what I do is I just click on it and I hold it and I drag it and pull it to the beginning. So there we go. So now I have my audio in place. Now you're going to take your time to figure out what part of the phone call you want. For argument's sake, I did that already, and I know it's somewhere between 2 and 5 minutes. So there's the audio. So now I'm going to take some pictures. Let's say I usually have a profile pic. Let's say I want to use this. You want to use a picture of yourself, that people that can identify you with. Most people know this picture of me. It's on my Facebook and my blog. It's me and my wife. So we bring it down to here, and it comes up as a small box. Now I want to drag this to make this the length of the entire video. Same length as the audio. So I drag to the end of that audio. There we go. I think it's a touch long. Let's make it a little shorter. There we go. Good. So now I want to have my information. I want people to know who I am. So I'm going to make a title, put it on before the movie. So I'm going to go to Titles and Credits, click on that. I want to put a title on before the selected clip. And basically I'm going to keep it real simple. I'm going to put my name, my phone number, okay, and my website. That's it. So you hit done, add title to the movie, and there it is. Now I want to make that a little bit bigger, so I'm going to click that section. See, it's highlighted. I got those arrows. I click on the right section of it and I drag it to the right, makes it a little bit bigger. I'm going to want the audio to start when my picture starts, so I drag that so it lines up with the beginning of the picture. So now I want to have this at the end too. So I want them to know who I am after they listen to the audio and see the video. So I right click on this title, I hit copy, and now I bring this little box, this time indicator, all the way to the end, and now I'm going to right click, I'm going to hit paste, and there it is. So now I got the title at the beginning, at the end, and I have my audio. Now these are what we call quickies. As you can see, it only took a few minutes. It's not that bad. And once you start doing it, it's easier to get faster and faster. When you get familiar with the program, you can edit the titles a little bit, change the fonts, change the colors, and that's all explained very easily in Windows Movie Maker. It's not tricky to do at all. And you also can add music to the beginning and the end. There'll be another video explaining how you do that. Okay, so that's it. That's a quick video without using your voice or using your face. Okay, guys, that's it. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.